Hello everyone. Thank you for joining this meetup. So in this meetup, we are going to discuss about getting started with Tableau BI. So in this the meetup, the programs that we are bringing every month, we are going to bring a lot of new topics and new areas that we're going to discuss in each month. So in today's session, we are going to bring Tableau BI. So we are going to look at what are the basic foundation of the Tableau software, and then what kind of things we can do as a BI professionals, what kind of areas that we can look at, and what kind of projects that we can do. So it will be help to develop your skills in this area, learn more about this software, and we are planning to bring more sessions like that in coming months. So thank you for joining this particular session, and we'll be looking a few other members will also join a bit later, but anyway, we'll start on time. So in today's session, we have a resource person, Samudra, joining us. She has 7 years of experience in Tableau software. She has a lot of strength from consultant side. We are working with a lot of projects and implementations, trainings, things like that, to bring this expertise into you, sharing in terms of blue chip technologies Asia, sharing this knowledge for you guys. So let's get started. So over to you, Samudra, so we can start.
Okay, thank you, Udita. Let me share my screen. Okay, hope everyone can see me and hear me.
Yes, of course, we can hear and see the slides.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So hope you all are doing good, and let's move on to the today's topic, getting started with Tableau. So let's see today's agenda. First, I'll give a brief introduction about Tableau and talking about history of Tableau. And I think most of all of us know about the Gartner Magic Quadrant. And I'm talking the position of the Tableau in that chart. And there are so many products in Tableau. I'm talking about that also. And I'm telling how to download and install Tableau, links and all. And currently, I am giving an introduction about what is the current release of Tableau and how we can get releases, documentations and all. And we have two types of data connections in Tableau. I'm talking about that also. And there are some success customer stories. So I'm talking about 2 or 3 success user stories there. And finally, I'm going to talk about why we are using Tableau, and there is a demo. And finally, we are doing the Q&A session. So, sorry, what is Tableau? So actually, we all of us know Tableau is a widely used business intelligence and analytics software trusted by companies like Amazon, LinkedIn, Unilever, and those companies and all of us explore, visualize, and securely share data in the form of workbooks and dashboards. So actually, Tableau is a data visualization software, and it has user-friendly drag and drop functionality. That means actually it's a self-service BI. So they are assume that you are a business analyst or a project manager. So if you have data, you can do report by yourself rather than depending anyone else. So it can be used by everyone to quickly keen analyze and visualize your team's data. Actually, in this session, I'll talk about how to navigate Tableau's interface and connect and present data using easy to understand visualizations. So basically we are using Tableau for business analysis and business analytics. So here we are more focusing on business analysis. So let's see what is data visualization. From the left hand side, you can see we have raw data, and from the right hand side, you can see we have graphical representation of that data. So data visualization deals with the graphical representation of data. It turns raw data into insights that can be easily interpreted by your readers. This process can be considered as a mapping between the original data and graphical elements. For examples, here you can see line charts, bar charts, those kind of things. And here data is no longer just a bunch of rows and columns. It's something more meaningful, and it's a story that you can tell to someone else. Okay, so let's talk about what is what is the history of the Tableau. How did Tableau start? It's actually founded in January in 2003. Tableau started as a research project at Stanford University to solve problems with the data. Actually, that data is growing year by year exponentially. So in Tableau headquarters situated in Seattle, Washington, and recently in 2019, Salesforce acquired Tableau, and for $15.7 million, sorry, billions. And here you can see the Gartner Magic Quadrant. Um, Magic Quadrant is a series of market research reports published by IT consulting firm Gartner, and it rely on proprietary qualitative data analysis methods to determine market trends such as directions, maturity, and participants. Their analysis are conducted for several specific technology industries and update every 1 to 2 years. So you can see here, Tableau, there are four. There are four squares are there: challengers, leaders, visionaries, and niche players. So Tableau has been around for more than a decade. Actually, it's introduced in 2003. And in the last 9 years, Gartner has recognized Tableau as a leader in the Magic Quadrant and BI analytics. And this recognition is reflected based on the feedback of roughly 300 customers' references. So here you can see there are, according to the 2021 February Gartner survey, you can see here there are three leaders: Microsoft Power BI, and there's a Tableau, and the other one is Click. And here you can see the other analytics platform as well, Amazon and Oracle. There are so many platforms are here. And let's see. So we have an idea about what is the place in the market in Tableau.
Yes, give us a minute, guys. Think maybe some difficulty connecting. So if you have any questions regarding the Tableau BI, you can ask, and we have like a Q&A sessions also plan out to discuss about the use case scenarios and problems, business issues, things like that. So today's session more focused on the introductory kind of way that how we can use that. So we have Power BI and Tableau software to work on side by side on different kind of projects, but Tableau getting more momentum regarding a lot of BI projects and consultations side of things. I think maybe you are coming from different sides based on that, which is really helpful to understand and get more knowledge about this area. So this session is more toward that, and we are part of the AI technology meetup in Singapore, where we do AI related topics, NLP, things like that. And this is the part of the session we look at to include BI side of things to discuss couple of business intelligence related topics such as Tableau, Power BI, and other related topics, and then some data engineering topics also, the data pipelines and different data environments, things like Databricks and other platforms, and also big data side of things. So it's a mix of a lot of areas that we are planning in this particular session. So we are planning to have like every month this kind of a meetup. So in the meetup, the first one we did the AI. That one, this one is Tableau. So there's I think some connection issue, Samudra. So she will be joining within 1 to 2 minutes. So until that, if you have any clarification or any questions, you can ask. You can let us know in the chat section as well. So if you have any questions, you can post it in the chat section, or you can ask mute your mic and you can ask the questions as well based on the different questions that you are having. So is anyone using Tableau at the moment, or you are completely new to that situation? Anyone like to answer? So anyone is using Tableau at the moment in your organization? What's the situation? Yeah. Anyone? Okay, right. So I think some of you are maybe have some familiarity with the Tableau. So we have around, I think, 23 participants join us today, but managed to join around less than around 10 participants. I think Samudra will join within 1 to 2 minutes where we can continue with the rest of the session. Maybe some technical difficulty from her side. Okay, just give it 1 to 2 minutes. You are looking what kind of, you can also suggest like what kind of topics that you need from our side that you need to be learn about, or need to have the skill transfer based on that. So we can also a little bit customize our meetup that's based on the different kind of areas that you guys want. We can also customize and we can provide trainings or like a meetup sessions, webinars on these areas as well. So that will be also really a plus point for you. Any questions at the moment you are having? You can also point toward chat, or you can unmute yourself, or you can ask as well. If you are having any questions, just give it 1 to 2 minutes. She'll be joining again. I think she may be drop the connection. Yeah, so I cannot see in the participant list because of that reason. But we can continue within, I think, 1 to 2 minutes. So any inputs from your guys? How about Benny? Did you use Tableau day to day? Are you using Tableau? Any inputs from you? Okay, so I think she'll be joining. Can start. Yeah, she'll be joining. Okay. Sorry about that. She'll be joining. Samudra, yeah, you can
Yeah,
start.
yeah. Sorry, there was a
Yeah,
internet issue.
yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
you can share screen and continue.
Yeah. Okay. Then I think I was in this slide, right?
You are in the Gartner slide.
Okay. 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 Sorry. Okay. So
Did you share your screen? I can see the screen.
okay. Now you can see, right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So actually, in this Gartner Quadrant, you can see there are four squares: challengers, leaders, visionaries, and niche players. According to the 2021 survey, they identify three leaders. Here, Microsoft, Tableau, and Click. When it comes to the Microsoft, it's actually in Power BI and Tableau, and we have Click. And you can see other products as well. Oracle, they are as a visionaries, and Info is their niche player. Google is a challengers. So um, here you can see the product of, I mean, the analytics products here. And when it comes to the Tableau products, there are we can categorize those products into four categories: server, developer, viewer, and data preparation. So when we consider a server, there are three products: Tableau Server, Tableau Online, Tableau Public Server. It's a free version. And for developer, we have a Tableau Desktop and Tableau Public Desktop. So Tableau Public Desktop is a free version, and today I'm going to use Tableau Public Desktop for the demo. And for the viewer, we have Tableau Reader and Tableau Mobile. And for data preparation, we have Data Prep Builder. So if I have time, I'll explain how data preparation we can do data preparation using Tableau Prep as well. So let me give an briefly introduction about these products. So first one is Tableau Server. Actually, it's a paid server application which needs to be installed on a Windows or Linux server. This is used widely in enterprise world. So most of the banks are using Tableau. So all of these, I mean, huge companies need to use a Windows or Linux server in order to install a Tableau server. Usually, there would be a dedicated admin team person to take care of the memory, user management, data source management, folder management, and other service related things. And the other product is Tableau Online. Tableau Online is a paid server application, but it is already hosted by Tableau software. So we don't need to install on any Windows server. And it's better when you need the Tableau dashboards to be accessed from anywhere. It has almost all features of Tableau server, but on the internet. And the other one is Tableau public server. So actually, it's a free server on the internet, and this is a YouTube or blogspot in Tableau data visualization world. That means it is free, and people post their ideas and visualizations in a Tableau public server. So we can call it as a visual blog, and it has no user management or folder management options. We can directly uh, put our work there and publish, and actually we can download others workbook as well from the Tableau public server. And when we are, I mean, if I am a developer, I need to build Tableau dashboards. So in that case, I'm using a Tableau desktop or Tableau public desktop. So actually, the Tableau desktop is it's a paid desktop application, and it is also called a Tableau Desktop Professional Edition. Actually, this is the where the developers create charts, formulas, dashboard, actions, and everything. And it has 14 days trial period. And the dashboard we create here can be published in any server. I talk about 3 servers: Tableau server, Tableau online, and Tableau public server. So we can publish this dashboard on these 3 servers. And these and the other one is Tableau public desktop. Actually, it's a free desktop application, and it's free, and there are some limitations like cloud save only, no live or data connections. Actually, that in Tableau desktop we can connect so many data sources, and in the Tableau public desktop we have only limited number of the connections. We can connect the data, and they are widely used by actually learners, bloggers, public information related institute like media. So it's a free version. And when it comes to the Tableau reader, uh, it's a free desktop application, and it can help us to view the Tableau dashboards created by Tableau desktop. And when it comes to Tableau Mobile is a mobile application. It is available on iOS and Android. It can connect to the Tableau server or Tableau online. And when it comes to the Tableau Prep Builder, this is the place we are doing cleanse, blend, and wrangling the raw data. It is a mini ETL tool. ETL means extraction, transformation, and loading, which can connect to the different databases, join the data, transformation over the data, and save the file as output. And it can be automated and help developers to avoid redundant manual data manipulations. So basically, as a process, we are when we are getting data, we are we are doing data transformations, cleansing part using the data preparation builder, and after that we are putting that data into the Tableau desktop or Tableau public desktop tools. Here we are building our reports and dashboards charts. After that we are publishing that report dashboard into the Tableau server, or else user can user can read those dashboards using Tableau mobile or Tableau reader. So that is the link between these items, and these are the links you can use to download the Tableau desktop and Tableau public desktop. And here these are the releases. So current release is 2021.4 releases, and actually it's released on January 13th in this year. And I'll go to these links so I can explain it better way. So here you can see from the left hand side, you can see release notes. It's related to desktop, prep, server, online, mobile. So this is the new release 2021.4, and here you can see there are 4 releases for a year. So those, and mainly average, mainly they are releasing some releases per year. And here when it comes to the prep, you can see there are some releases, and we can get up-to-date versions. And when it comes to the features, here you can see the Tableau releases recent one. There are some there are integration with Slack, and there are some virtual connections, edit, publish data sources. So each and every release, it's mentioned in this site. So if anyone interested, they can go through this link and get an update about these updates and features. Okay. These are the two links which I have used to show the content. And so now I want to give some idea about the success stories. So in this slide, you can see there are some famous companies which using Tableau. So eBay, there, Yahoo, Japan Pearson, and Google, Lenovo. There are so many, companies are there. And I'll explain 2 or 3 examples here, how they use, how they are using Tableau. So I'm taking the LinkedIn, and as we all know, the LinkedIn is the world's largest professional network with more than 467 million users. To empower LinkedIn Salesforce, the business analytics team adapted Tableau server to centralize petabytes of customer data. Today, thousands of salespeople, 90% of LinkedIn Salesforce access Tableau server on weekly basis. With Tableau dashboards, sales can track performance and predict churn, creating a more proactive sales cycle, and as a result, they increased revenue. So that is how LinkedIn, they are using Tableau. And another example is I'll take cybersecurity in Malaysia. So actually, cybersecurity Malaysia is a national cybersecurity specialist and technical agency under the Malaysian Ministry of Science, Technology and Innovation. The agency tracks and responds to cyber threats to prevent disruptions to critical information infrastructures. With Tableau, the analyze team can profile threat actors, forecasting and minimizing future attacks. And with mobile dashboards, the executives can track industry trends on the go. So that is one example. And the other example I'm going to take is Lenovo. Lenovo India is a part of the global technology company with over 55,000 employees across the world and customers in 160 plus countries. With Tableau, Lenovo's analytics and BI visualization team created a flexible sales dashboard that department can adapt and ad hoc analysis, leading to a 95% improvement in efficiency across 28 countries. So actually, using this Tableau software, you can create some dashboards, and you can get some idea about what is happening currently and what happened in history, and you can take some decisions using this Tableau. And okay. So now I'm going to tell about
There's a question from the audience.
Yeah.
the participant asks, what are the new features in the latest version of the Tableau?
Okay, so I also have to go through that, Udita.
Just
So
summarize some of the features.
yeah, here in this, you can see there are. So here you can see one of the features are we can easily copy and duplicate images, text boxes, those kind of things. So here from the right hand side, you can see there are some components in, this is a dashboard actually. So in this case, you can actually copy this one and paste. So that is one option there. And connected apps. Actually from here you can, I also need to go through this, and they have mentioned, clearly mentioned that all the features uh, here in this site. So I also need some time to go through this one.
This is the latest subversion, right? Not the
Yes,
major
this
version.
yeah, this is the latest version, and which released on 2021 December, and all the releases are here. And
Okay.
if someone need to get previous releases from the bottom, they are mentioning that all the releases here.
Can you share this URL in the chat? They
Yeah,
can go through.
share this. Mm, yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
this is the
No,
link.
yeah, you can continue.
Okay, so next one is the why we are using Tableau. The main reason is we can use Tableau to create visualization very fast and easily. When we model the data, that user can easily drag and drop those relevant columns, those relevant fields into the the canvas, and we can create visualization easily and fast. And we are using the data prep, we can use we can combine, shape and clean the data for the analysis. And also we can handle large amount of data. There are two options: we can take data live and import. I'll explain those two connections as well. And actually when we are considering Tableau, we I mean the graph they have uh, high graphical representation visualizations, so it's very attractive, and they are providing amazing visualizations. And the good point is if you are purchasing Tableau server or Tableau desktop, they are giving good support. Actually from my experience, I know we have to create case, and as soon as possible they are giving their support. So it's a very good, it's very, it's a good thing, because when we are doing some, when we are in critical business like banking or financing, anyway, we need good support, customer support from relevant parties. So like I mentioned earlier, this is the Tableau desktop data connection screenshot. So here you can see we can connect so many data sources from the text file, and we can connect so many data sources. We can connect SQL Server, MySQL, Oracle, and PostgreSQL, MongoDB, and there are so many connections we can connect. And the next one is there are two types of data connections we have in Tableau. First one is Tableau Live and Tableau Extract. So when we consider Tableau live from the right hand side here, the data stays at the source. It's here like it could be Excel, SQL Server, Oracle, and sending live queries to the every user interaction results in Tableau. So assume that if there is a dashboard here, and when we are getting data, each and every live query goes to the data source, and we are getting the results into the Tableau. And when it comes to the extract means we are getting extract selective data from any sources and convert into the proprietary TDA format. Actually, we are getting these data into the memory, and we are keeping this one. And memory means we can create extract files, and we can keep inside the Tableau. So in that case, actually, it's very easy to get the data into the visuals. So so there are limitations and advantages. So when it comes to the live queries, the advantage is we can query huge data, and the limitation is it will take some time to get data, because data resides in the data sources. So, and when it comes to the extract data, we can't extract a huge number of volume of data, and we need refresh schedule. That means we have to schedule that schedule the refresh time. So that means if we want, we can schedule it as 1 hour per hour. So those kind of things we need to do. And when it comes when we extract the data, it's very easy to easy to visualize it. It's very fast. So let's move on to the demo. I am doing here. I have Tableau Public 2021. So here you can see this is the initial window when I am connect to the Tableau Public. So here you can see in the slides you saw that there are so many data sources we can use in the we can connect using the Tableau desktop. So this is this is the free version. So this is the Tableau Public. So we have we can connect data. Limited number of connections are there, and if you want to connect a text file, I'm going to get one text file here. So I'm going to get this San Francisco data set. So this is actually I have this one, and this is the there are two parts. So in Tableau desktop or Tableau Public, in this window in this data source window, we can do a limited number of data transformations. So, and if you want to do more transformation, like if you want to pivot tables, and if you want to do some advanced transformations, we are using Tableau Prep. So here you can combine two data sets, and when you click this one from the from the bottom, you can see the name of the file, and it mentioned in the what are the row number, what are the total row numbers, and how many fields are there. And from here you can see we have the column names are there, and this is actually Airbnb data set. And here you can see neighborhood is there, room type is there, and their price, and days occupied in 2018, and minimum nights, number of reviews, and reviewed per month. And from the above the name of the column, you can see there are some data types here. Actually, if you want to change these data types, you can easily do this by clicking this one, and you can change the data types. Actually, that Tableau, they can identify the data types, but not 100% accurate. Sometimes, if you want to manually change the data types, you can do this way, it this way. Okay, and actually here you can rename the column names as well. So I'll rename this one, and it will apply here. And after that, assume that here you can see the the metadata of that table, the type and the field name, physical table, those kind of things are there. And from the right hand side down, you can see the data which is inside the table. And here you can see these data sources. And basically there are sheet, we can create three things: a sheet, and a new workbook, and we can create dashboard and a story. So basically this is a workbook. And so workbook is the place where we are creating visuals. After creating visuals, we are providing uh, we are creating dashboard based on these visuals. And finally we can, if that company needs, we can create stories based on these dashboards. So that is the hierarchy. And here, this is the place where we can create visuals. So there are two panes here, data and analytics.
Excuse, there's a question from a participant in the chat regarding the data. Can you check that in the chat?
Okay.
Yeah, so let me, yes, I think he sent us a direct message. So he says he have duplicate data example payment at different times. So how do I serve out the last payment record for automation?
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah, so may I found out if I have duplicate data example payment at different time, how do I serve out last payment record for automation? To automate, data can only be added the below structure header like that. So he want to remove duplicate records and get the latest record for automation.
Okay. Duplicate, we can actually using the Tableau Prep, we can easily do that. Here, like I said earlier, in Tableau Desktop, they have a limited number of features in Tableau. This is Tableau Desktop. So using the Tableau Prep Builder, I'll show one example. So this is one of the examples. So here I have, let's take this small example. So I have order details and region wise order details. Okay. So what I did was like, I took all the sales order details here, and when you are click this one here, this plus mark, there are so many things you can do. Clean setup, clean step, new rows, aggregate, pivot, join, those kind of things we can do. So likewise, for these things, before using these features, actually we can remove that one. I need some time to do this. Udita, can we get his email address? Then we can give the solutions actually. Is it possible? Or?
You can direct the question. If you can unmute also, like you can ask, then it will be much more clear also. Or you can like post a question afterward. You have, I think, our email address. His
Yeah.
audio is not working. Yeah. So maybe you can post the email with the sample data set. Then we can actually give a direct answer in that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can see there are some options over there in the Tableau prep
Yeah.
and the Tableau side also, the to remove the duplicate values and things like that. So where we can use to get that. So we have shared the email address. So we will share the solution with you. Yeah, you can
Yeah.
continue.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Here. So we have the data set, and now we are going to create a one visual. So we have only 10 minutes, right? Okay. So from the left hand side, you can see there are two colors. One is blue color one, and the other one is the green color ones. Um, Actually, that green color ones, that is continuous one. That means it's we are calling it as a we can use it as a facts. I mean measures. And from there are two types, like the blue colors one we considered as dimensions, and green color ones we can use as measures. And assume that I'm creating one visuals here. So here from the left hand side, there are some features. So first one is pages, filters, and marks, columns, and rows. Here you can see there in a chart we have two axes, x and y. So when we are considering rows as y axis and the column as x axis, so here also you can see these icons. You can see that there's x and y axis. um, and now we are going to create a one visual. So uh, before that, I need to explain about this mark section. So we have there are some automatic charts are there. So if you need another chart, we can select from here, and we can put colors using this feature. And if you want to get some sizes, that means if you need, if you need to populate, if you need to show population using the sizes, number of population, this feature we can use. And we can use text and detail, and we can use tooltip here. So now I'm going to uh, I mean, there's a neighborhood value is there. So I'm putting it as a row. So here you can see there is a neighborhood values are there. And we have a number of reviews there. So basically I want number of reviews. So I'm taking that into the text. So based on this one, you can see we have number of reviews are here, and actually we can it's automatically gives summation as the aggregate function, and here you can you can change this one. So you can change it as average, medium, count, minimum, maximum, standard deviation, variance. So if you want this average, you can select this one. For the moment, I'm going with this summation. And so we have neighborhood based on the number of reviews. And I assume that I need below I need the number of reviews for the price. 0 to 200 prices. So in that case, I'm going to put a filter. We can easily drag and drop this number into the filter, and I need all values. So I'm not selecting anything, and here you can see I can give some value range. So here I'm going to get 0 to below 200. So here and here you can see the numbers changed. And after that I need some room types. I need to include room types. So neighborhood, after that I need room types. So here easily it change the value. So we have neighborhood. So this Chinatown, we have 3 room types, and these are the number of reviews. So entire home apartment we have 317, private rooms 147, and the shared room 78. So those kind of things we can do. And okay, so here and the beautiful the best part is Tableau suggesting some visuals for these. So here there is an option called show me here. So when you are select this show me, they are enabling some visuals. So we can click this one. So they are suggesting that if I select pie chart, here you can see this Chinatown. We have 3, like I said, 3 room types. So here you can see likewise. There are so many options they are suggesting. For the moment, I think this is a good option. So here you can see there are okay. So here from the right hand side you can see the colors. So you can see that there are less shared rooms are there. Shared rooms, the number of reviews. And when it comes to the neighborhood mission, we got the maximum number of reviews, and this is the maximum number of reviews per one neighborhood, that is 16,224. So likewise, assume that if we got if we got Excel, we can't do this kind of analysis using this drag and drop features. You can easily create some charts, and it's very it's very easy to users to create this one. And here okay, and likewise this is one chart I have created. And if I want to put another one, so I have this room type I have. And if I want to availability in 2019, so I'm going to put it here, and I can easily create a pie chart. And if I want to get that tool tips, labels, so here you can easily put it on the label. So here you can see we have the numbers as well. So likewise, you can remove this chart name. This is the sheet name actually. So you can, if I'm saying this is type. Likewise, we can rename these sheets and when if you want to create a dashboard, you need to click this icon, and here using this one you can see from the left hand side we created two sheets, sheet 1, sheet 2, and here easily you can create a dashboard. So first I'm putting blank one, and you can, I mean, select the size of the dashboard. So width and height, uh, for the moment I am keeping as is, and you can just you can separate this as sections, like if you want to like this. I'm going to put a header, so I'm going to put a header like this, and I have two sheets, two charts actually. So here, and you can drag and drop this one, and here you can put a text. Here I'll put dash code likewise, and even if you have if you can add an image, here you need to choose image. So to I have, sorry, this actually, if we have an image, we can add that into here, and we need to just drag and drop these things. And if we have if we want this color legends, you can keep, or else you can remove it from this one, and you can drag and drop this one. So likewise, actually, you can create dashboards like this. So likewise, you can create this type of dashboards, and anyway, we need to align these things. And if we have a good user story, I mean, assume that that client needs a high level introduction about the high level overview of the business, and after that he or she wants a detailed view. So actually we can create 2-3 dashboard. Like for the first one we are giving that some tiles here, some cards putting that overall sales, so like this, like that. And in detail view we can create another dashboard, and using this user story one, you can put that dashboard here, and again add a caption, and again you can put another dashboard into another page here. And likewise we can create a user story in the Tableau. So those kind of things we can do. Actually there are a lot of things you can do using the Tableau. This is actually very um, I mean, this is a very small thing you can do, and you can do many more things using the Tableau. So I think this is the time I got to represent the as introduction of the Tableau. So I think we are running out of time, right?
Yeah, there's a question. What is a story? How is different from a dashboard?
Okay, dashboard actually we can create um, if we want to, I mean, if you want to show some, assume that if there is a presentation, so when we are using, when we are creating presentations, there are so many pages, right? Likewise, in dashboards, we can create so many dashboard, and we can show it to the management using a story. Like it's a kind of a here, that means we can add one dashboard here, and I put another dash. If there's a 2 or 3 dashboards, I can put it like this. So actually, that management, that management, they can navigate through all the dashboards. If there are 10 dashboards, we can put it like this, and they can easily uh, get the idea about the overall business with
Okay, like a story. Yeah.
yeah, story. Yeah.
Okay. Any other questions before we wind up the session? Right. So then, thank you all for joining the today's session. If you have any questions, also you can reach out to us with the following email address. You can reach out to us if you have any questions, and we are looking forward to have this kind of sessions every month, most probably. And if you can also suggest us with some of the topics that you want, then based on that, we try to bring more AI, BI, data engineering related topics within this group. That is one of the ultimate plan in this, to bring a lot of new technologies and share knowledge with everyone. And thank you everyone for joining this meetup. So we'll have another one like this in next month. We'll inform you with all the members. Thank you again for joining this particular session. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.